Alright guys, welcome back to another videos. Um, this time I'm going to do part 3. And this part basically tell the router that hey, I have 3 VLAN that it need to be configured so that all these computers in each VLAN, communicate through a trunk port that we configured earlier. If not, will this PC cannot communicate to each other, and therefore we need to tell router to you know to make it work by using um, encapsulation um, dot one q for each VLAN and the gateway for each VLAN. We using sub interface method to configure on router 1. I'm going to do that. Again, I'm watched the video already and kinda do it my own way to show what my way is also working. Um, this is my first time, record and do this lab also after I watch the video. And let's see if it work or not. If it's not, you know, I'll make another video of me troubleshooting the error, right? So I'm going to go ahead and do enable T. We're gonna tag it G0/0 interface, and we're going to do no shutdown because default for router is down, right? That so if we put no shutdown, then it's gonna enable that. And we go into configure sub interface by typing interface G0. Hold on. Okay, int G0/0, and we're gonna tell, hey, I want to do VLAN 10. Hit enter, and then encapsulation dot q dot 1q VLAN 10, and then we doing this one right here, right? This is, I think this is /26 subnet. Yeah, it is /26. Yep, I wasn't looking. Yep. My thought process was like, to the subnet mask 255.255.255.192 without looking at this right here. Just show that I understand the subnet. So now we're gonna do IP address 10.0.0.0 dot 62. Okay, dot 62 255.255.255.192. Yeah, okay. Hit enter. And we're gonna do the same thing for the other VLAN. So get in G0 slash 0 dot 20 encapsulation dot 1Q and VLAN 20 IP address 10 dot 0 dot 0 dot 126 255 dot 255 dot 255 dot 192. Now, if you wasn't sure like how I get this number or how Jeremy got this number, you gotta go back and look at the subnet mask subnetting videos. I spent a lot of time watching watching that video to really understand what's going on. Really, it's 64, but then you do uh minus two, one for network address and another one for broadcasting address. So that's why we don't want to include 60 you know 64 or 60 or um, not 64, yeah, 63 or a 0, because you can see here this is the network address. You know what I mean. Okay, hit enter, and then we'll do the same thing for the other one. 30. We did this earlier. You could see 64. So like that's why I put 62. Wait, I think I made mistake. I made mistake. Hold on, I think I made mistake here. VLAN 20 is actually oh, never mind. I'm not making a mistake. This is okay. I take it back. Basically, the last usable address of this VLAN is 128. So that's why you want to put 126 because this is the last one. And you can see here the same thing. The last usable is 62 because, like I mentioned earlier, you minus 2 out. Um, 0 to 63. 63 is the broadcast. 62 is last usable address, and that's why you can see here. Now I'm gonna configure the sub interface VLAN 30. Do that, and then you type encapsulation dot 1Q 30. Okay, make sure it's matched. Hit enter, and then you do IP address. This case is 10.0.0 dot. What's the last usable address for this one? Right. Remember, this is slash 26. The last one would be slash 26 is 192. The last usable would be 190. Right. 190.255.255.255.192. Okay. Again, this subnet mask or subnet works basically a um, you know, slash 26 right here. This is a slash 26. You you have to do it this way on the router or switch configuration. On PC, you'll do it differently. Remember, hit enter. So real quick, I want to just click on PC. Let's say PC1, for example. Um, you have to go to see. You have to enter it this way, but on a router, you can't do that. You have to kind of like do it manually like this, if that makes sense. That being said, it's all done. Um, I go ahead and do exit it out, and I'm going to do stuff for test the connectivity. So let's see if this PC1 connect to, able to ping on PC. Let's see, PC5, for example. Ping 10.0.0.64 And let's see what happened from PC1. So at the beginning, it should do the A ARP request. Usually it will show request timeout, but then we'll see what happened. Second time it should work if you ping it again, but this time it just kind of do all the resolution works, you know. So let's see. It should say reply if I do everything correctly. Okay. Um, I did it wrong. It's actually 65. I typed 64. My bad. So I'll do that. Just need to do the ARP request again. Um, let's see what happened. Finger cross. One more time. This should say reply if everything worked correctly. Okay. Okay. I need to go back to see my configuration, see what's wrong with it. Let's ping 0.3 here. All right. So it works for the other one. I might have configured something wrong on the VLAN 20. Let's do VLAN, do PC 129. Okay. Timeout, timeout. Okay, let's do that again. Oh wow. All right. Let me stop the videos and I will figure out what's going on, and then I come back to make another videos.